Hey YouTubers, this is EMDST14R coming to you live from the Keystone State. This is what I got for my birthday, part 2. Uh, I went to, it's April the 3rd, of course. I went to Nicholas Smith Trains today in Broomall, PA. And I went and cleaned up house, as I always do. Now, you're going to see some other things in this video besides trains and Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. You're going to see some anime DVDs because I do like Japanese anime, and I did buy some DVDs from Amazon.com for that. And then there's some other few things. But anyway, let's go over here with the cars because you guys are probably wondering. Nicholas Smith Trains is an awesome store. You guys have got to get down there and see their cars and get their cars. In the bottom store they sell newer cars, but they also sell old cars. The upstairs section they specialize more in the older cars. I found this Amco tanker truck, which is actually a Matchbox tanker truck. It's my first one like this. And you guys know what kind of tractor this is. It's right-hand drive. It's called a Scania. I'm not even pronouncing the name right. It's Scania. I don't even know how to pronounce the name, but yeah. But for some reason, when I looked at this truck, they had the tractors in one bin for sale separately from their identical trailers. And I really didn't understand that. I'm like saying, wait a minute, why are they selling the trailer separately? Why are they selling, like, why? Obviously this matches the truck. Why would you sell it separately from the trailer? And I was looking at some Ming trailers, and I was going to buy them, but I said, no, I'm going to get this instead. I also picked up a what is this, well, it's a Ford. Not sure if that's an F100, but that's not an F100. But anyway, picked up another Majorette Ford truck here. I have a blue one that's a flatbed version, but the front axle's gone. This is a Matchbox car here. Got this from the downstairs store. This is called the Street Streak. Looks pretty mean. Had to get it. It's a bit chipped up, but it still looks nice. And it rolls good, as you can see. Also found one of the Hot Wheels Chevy pickups with the plow. I've seen several videos with these on them. I already have the newer versions without the plow. I have 3 versions, so this is my 4th one. And then I found another Hot Wheels vehicle. It's actually the garbage truck. It says Department of Sanitation. I've never actually seen this truck before. Never. It was made in Hong Kong, 1982, and never seen it before. This one was also this one was in Malaysia right here. And then this is another Hot Wheels. This is a van. It really doesn't have the name. This came from Hong Kong also. It was 1978. But if you guys know anything about these 3 Hot Wheels that I showed you, that'd be very helpful. Especially, I know about this one, but I mean these 2 in particular. And in this one I got a Sterling. This is a Matchbox Sterling. I had to get this one. Really nice. And another cool feature is it's got a spring suspension, like a sprung suspension, so it's like, you know, low rider in a way, but not really. I also picked up some Johnny Lightnings. I love, well, not love, okay, that's the wrong word. I extremely like the Aria NSX. Extremely. I have them in Gran Turismo 1. They're great cars, just wonderful cars. Never had a Hot Wheels version or any type of die-cast version of it until I picked up this one. This is a 1998 custom Aria NSX. It's got the Yokohama name on the side and the custom decals and rims. It's from the Street Freaks series of Johnny Lightning. And then I had to pick this one up. This is Johnny Lightning. This is the Galactic Curiser. I picked it up because it just looks really cool. Oh, if you guys are probably wondering why it's so bright in here, I'm in my new crib right now. So yeah, I'm in my new crib, and Got like a huge giant sun right there for a light. Well, it's not really a sun, but I call it a sun. But yeah, so you guys can see everything clearer now. So no more dark shadows like in those past videos that I made. I worked with what I had. I'm not gonna lie. The lighting was bad, but it wasn't that bad. But I worked with what I had. So you do what you can. Now to the trains. Picked up another Burlington Northern refrigerator car. My other one is over there on the layout. Got this one for a good deal. And now you guys are probably wondering, okay, what else did you get? I bought at least, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bought 8 Roadrailers today. 8. 3 of them are brand spanking new from Nicholas Smith. Now, if you guys know that these Roadrailers aren't really that easy to find anymore, let alone brand spanking new in the case. In the box, I should say. And they're all different. Oops, don't want that to fall over. All different. These I gotta fix because the original owner never glued these down and they're actually facing the wrong way, so I gotta unscrew them and re-glue them. Here's another Triple Crown one. Here's another extra. This one is actually a Roadrailer. It kind of, yeah, but it's Amtrak. It says AMTZ. So there's one. And then here's another Amtrak one. It says United States Mail Contractor, or yeah, Contractor. So yeah, and then I picked up some Roadrailer adapter ends right here so I can couple up the trains. I picked up some chisel blades. This car I had to get. It says Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, and it has like the outline of Pennsylvania, and has the capital of Harrisburg on there. I had to get this car. Only one I saw in the store. I think this is a special run, but I had to get it. I mean, look, it's got the Liberty Bell on there. It's got the cannon. Greetings from Pennsylvania. I mean, amazing. Well, why wouldn't I get that? I picked up some Str.a.i.n and some more Zap-A-Gap glue because the other one ran out. More or less, it leaked out, I should say. And then this is my well, not brand new, but it's my Pennsylvania Railroad switcher right here. I believe this is a SW 1200. It's a Proto 2000. It's got the fold down steps here on each end. It's already been custom weathered, as you guys can probably see. I had a choice between this engine and a chassis system C&O unit, and I chose this one because it's Pennsylvania Railroad, and this is actually the first Pennsylvania Railroad switcher that I've bought in like 5 or 6 years. I shouldn't even say that, because the last one I bought was a GE 44 tonner. No, that was B&O. That was B&O, I'm sorry. So this is actually the first switcher I bought in about 5 or 6 years, because the last one I had was the Atherton Blue Box, and unfortunately the dog that I had at the time, she was a Neapolitan Mastiff. She actually got a hold of some of my trains and she actually chewed the cab right off of the switcher. It wasn't a powered unit, but it was all black and it said Pennsylvania on it. It was my first Pennsy switcher. I wasn't really happy about that. She was a big puppy though, but she just, oh, terrible. I got some long shank couplers here and some short shank. And I got some Japanese anime DVDs. I got Heaven's Lost Property Season 1, Heaven's Lost Property Forte, which is Season 2. I also have the Heaven's Lost Property movie, which is going to be, it's an in-between, excerpt to Season 3, which is going to be coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but it's going to come out soon. I got Vandread, the complete series. Gotta see this. It's, it's comedy. These are comedy. If you guys like Japanese anime comedy with quirky comedy and stuff like that, you guys should watch that. Really cool. This is Str.a.i.n, the Strategic Armored Infantry, the complete series. Highly recommend this. This is basically takes place in space. I really don't want to give too much away, but it's basically a battle between a brother and a sister. Very dramatic, great action, great comment, great dialogue, and everything. And then this is Aria, the Scarlet Ammo. It's basically about this high school of teenagers, or school of teenagers that are trained to be detectives and whatnot, and you know, they do all these cool detective stunts. So had to get this one. I already seen this on Funimation.com, or I should say Funimation's YouTube channel. I prefer watching it on YouTube rather than their direct channel because it's actually better that way on YouTube for me. And then finally, when I picked up my mom today at Paley train station, she was at Overbrook train station today, and she actually accidentally forgot her lunch bag, and she went back in, and at Overbrook station and at many stations along the Harrisburg line, you can leave books or videotapes on these shelves, and anybody can take them for free. And my mom basically found this book here. It says, the title is Steel Serves the Nation, 1901 to 1951, the 50-year story of United States Steel. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with everyone here. Let me just put this over here. I'm going to be totally honest with everyone. I have never seen this book in my life. I never even knew that this particular book existed. Someone just left it at the train station for someone to pick it up, and my mom, since she has a knack and a talent for picking up stuff like this, she gave it to me as a late birthday present. And basically shows the entire steelmaking industry. I haven't even read this book yet, but I pretty much don't need the books on steel modeling and manufacturing, because it basically has it all in here. There's a layout of a mill right there, as you can see, and this is about the United States Steel. I mean, you're going to see a whole lot of trains in this book. I'm amazed. I mean, I never even heard of this book. This is when World War II happened, D-Day. This is Pearl Harbor, and how the steel industry was kicking out bombers and tanks for the war effort, ships, a whole bunch of other stuff. Let me see if I can find some more human. This is about the human factors, you know, like the workers, iron makers, basically. I actually haven't looked through this book at all. There's a lot of trains in here. This is when women were working in the factories and whatnot. You know, raw materials for iron and steel. They got different processes for it from what I've skimmed over just now. This is Pittsburgh Steamship Company, and this is probably Pittsburgh right in the background here, or Bethlehem Steel, I should say. Could be wrong. Let me see. U.S. Steel Ore Vessels. No, this is in the Great Lakes. I'm sorry. These are Hewlett unloaders. That's not Pittsburgh. That's down in the Great Lakes. These are Hewlett unloaders right here. Very unique pieces of machinery to unload the iron and whatever they need. And here's your ingot mold cars right here. They have great illustration pictures. I mean, here you can see hot steel being poured into the ingot molds. I mean, just amazing. There's just amazing pictures. I mean, this is the first time I actually looked through this entire thing, and I've never actually seen this book in my life. And I think this is what's this? Ann's Bridge. Okay. Hot rolled steel, steel beams, stamped metal. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Santa Fe. Steel for the railroads. This is the section I wanted to see. So it shows you how they make steel for the trains, boxcars, wheels, wires, barbed wire, of course. So basically anything you need to know about steel making and different types of steel pretty much is in this book. And it's amazing that my mom was able to find something like this, because I never seen it. Never seen this book at all. You got, you know, your skyscrapers, and then you got your buildings, your pipes, super highways, as you can see, apartment complexes, fabricating surfaces for dams and power systems, and who knows what else. I mean, this is just chocked full of great information, and I'm blessed that my mom was able to find it. I mean, someone, they just left it there. I mean, Paley Station is the same way. On both sides, you can actually just leave books and videotapes there, and anybody can pick them up and take them home for free and keep them. So thanks, Mom, for this birthday present. Thank God, too. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. I will be working on these Roadrailers probably tonight, although I got to get an early train tomorrow. But I probably will be working on these. So that means I got 8 Roadrailers out here, and I already got 5, so that's a total of 13. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 Roadrailers in my collection. I would like to get a few more Amtrak ones, because the only 2 Amtrak ones are this one and this one. Everybody else is extra, Wabash, Triple Crown, or, you know, and then the other one, and then the other ones. This is my custom Amtrak one. I still got to get the decals for it. That one I custom made right there. This is the one you guys probably seen before. So I repainted it a while back because it was terrible. It was grimy black, and grimy black just didn't flow with it. So if you guys noticed, I got my Amtrak passenger train out there with my Athearn 60th anniversary observation car. I also got the 60th anniversary G40X. These are the passenger cars that came from AMH 9217. He's a good friend of mine from California, and the Amtrak cars are great. I'm going to be modifying them with new couplers. They're all going to get body mounted couplers because they're all truck mounted right now. So yeah, got my Surfliner F40 PH out here. So you guys have been, you know, wondering about that. And I got my freight train out here. These are my Cato cement hoppers. I was actually at Nicholas Smith looking for these today, and there was supposed to be 2 packs. One was Southern Pacific and one was Rio Grande, and I couldn't find them, so someone must have snatched them up. I did find 2 boxes of these with a custom Walthers paint scheme. Like, they're blue and yellow. Like, the center beam here is all blue. These are yellow, and then on the side it says W, like the Walthers initial. So I gotta go back and I gotta get some of those. I did have a couple, but I didn't have enough money to get them, because technically speaking, there's 2 boxes of them. There wasn't that many of these. Matter of fact, I had to dig to these all here were in one box, and then these were all on one shelf together. So I snatched these up because they're not easy to find. Like, straight up, I'm not even gonna lie, those aren't easy to find. And I needed some Roadrailers anyway. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll be going to Stroudsburg if I get back home in time from Philly, and I'll be going to getting metal wheels for all these guys. But first priority is getting these pieces turned around the right way, and then getting them glued on so that I can run these things properly. So I will be doing that tonight. So God bless everybody, and I hope you enjoyed part 2 of what I got for my birthday. Alright, so I will be making some more videos of real trains and model trains very soon. So you'll probably be seeing the train with all my Roadrailers on them, whether they are Amtrak or not. If Amtrak is mixed in there, technically speaking, it's prototypical now, because Amtrak sold all the Roadrailers and high-speed express boxcars anyway. So you will occasionally see a Phase 4 painted Amtrak Express boxcar in a freight train consist that has patched, that lettering is patched, but it's still painted in Amtrak. And you will find ex-Amtrak Roadrailers that have been patched that still have Phase 4 Amtrak paint anyway. So technically, it is going to be prototypical for today's standards. So you guys be cool, and I'll see you down the line. Bye, y'all.